I never used to dream much. Sleep came easy, blank and silent. But that changed 2 weeks ago, the night after my car accident. The doctor said I was lucky, just a mild concussion. A few stitches. They kept me overnight, then sent me home with painkillers and rest orders. I followed them, took my meds, slept in. But when I woke up the next morning, something was off. There were leaves in my bed, and not just a few. Pine needles, dirt, even a crushed mushroom on my pillow. I thought maybe someone was messing with me. My brother, maybe, but he had moved out months ago. I lived alone. I cleaned it up, blamed it on the meds, told myself I had tracked it in somehow. That night, I went to sleep again. This time, I woke up in the woods, not metaphorically, not in a dream. I opened my eyes, and I was lying in a patch of moss, surrounded by trees so tall they blocked out the moon. The air was cold, damp. I could hear animals in the distance. I screamed. No one answered. I ran until I saw a road, then made my way back into town. The police picked me up barefoot and confused. I had no memory of how I got there. They thought I was sleepwalking. I knew better, because it kept happening every night since. I go to bed in my room, door locked, windows shut, and I wake up deeper in the woods. The first few nights, I was close to the edge, could still hear cars, dogs barking in backyards. But each night, I wake up farther and farther in. The trees change, grow thicker. The light gets dimmer. It is like the forest is swallowing me piece by piece. I started sleeping with a GPS watch. It tracks my location every hour. The next morning, I plug it in, and there it is. Coordinates miles from my house, always heading north, deep into a national forest I have never visited. The strangest part, I never wake up with scratches, no bruises, no thorns in my feet. It is like the forest carries me gently, like it wants me there. Last night, I decided to fight back. I drank coffee, took caffeine pills, tried to stay awake. I made it until 400 a.m., then gone. I woke up beneath a tree with carvings in the bark, symbols I could not recognize. Circles, spirals, crude shapes that looked like eyes. All of them were freshly carved, and under them, my name. I ran for hours before I found a ranger station. They drove me home, warned me to stop hiking alone. I could not explain it. How do you tell someone that the trees are inviting you? I stopped sleeping altogether. 3 nights without rest. My vision blurred. I started seeing shadows moving in daylight. On the 4th night, I collapsed and woke up where I feared I would. But this time it was different. There was something waiting, a figure, pale, watching me between the trees. It had no face, just smooth, stretched skin where a face should be. It raised its hand slowly and pointed to the ground. Carved into the earth were these words: "This is where you belong." I could not scream. My throat locked up. I ran. But the deeper I went, the more trees bent toward me. Branches reached out like hands. Roots curled around my feet. Not to trip me, just to guide me. They were no longer trying to keep me. They were welcoming me. I do not know how many more nights I can fight it. The pull gets stronger. Last night, I woke up not in the woods, but still in my room, and I could hear the forest, the wind through branches, the sound of leaves crunching. From inside my closet, I opened it, empty, but there was moss on the floor, fresh, damp, alive. I backed away, heart pounding. Tonight, I am not going to sleep. But if I do, if I fail again, I fear I will not wake up here at all. I will wake up in that place where trees whisper, the stars never shine, and something ancient is waiting with open arms. And when that happens, I am not sure I will come back, not as myself, not as anything human.